So I've been playing Vanguard Zero for a few weeks now, and I'd like to think I'm probably pretty good at the game. I have a good grasp on resource management, game tempo, pushing the game state in a direction that leads me to victory, so I think I've been doing pretty well for myself. I would probably say I'm in the top 20% of players. But is it really me, though? Or am I just following the power creep and just using the best cards that are then carrying me to victory? In this video, I'm going to test just that very thing. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Steven Rodriguez. I'm your true champion, and today, we're going to see if we can't make Vanguard Zero just a little bit harder. Let's get started. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, TrueChampionSteven, and we are back with another Vanguard Zero video for you guys. And today, we're doing another challenge video here on Vanguard Zero. If you guys don't know, a while back, I did a series where I tried to use double rares and lower to try and take it on ranked, and I ended up making this really cool Royal Paladin deck that I ended up winning. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. But basically, the way this series is going to work, or the way I intended it to work, basically, is that every single time a new set comes out, I want to do 3 iterations of this series. The first one, which was this one, is going to be double rares and lower. The next one's going to be rares and lower, and the final one's going to be commons only. That video is going to suck, but I'm really excited nonetheless to see if we can't pick up any W's and see if rarity or power creep really matters in terms of Vanguard Zero, or if you can win with pretty much anything. By the way, I'm in no way saying that, like, budget decks are the way to go. Like, don't even bother playing the best cards. The best cards are the best cards for a reason. They're really powerful, and they can really elevate your game to the next level. I just want to push the limits of my very own skill and see if it really matters to me what cards I use. This will help me boost my confidence. This will help me understand the game a lot better, I think. And honestly, it might just be a whole lot of fun to try and mess around and see what kind of decks we can build if we don't limit ourselves to just the best cards that exist in any clan. I'm really excited to get to continue this series and actually do it the right way. I didn't have that much time over in set 1 to actually do everything that I wanted to do, so I was only able to do the double rares and lower series. But for this series, set 2 and set 3, I do plan on doing rares and lower and commons only, and I'm super excited to see what's going to happen. So if you guys are excited for this challenge and want to see more videos like this in the future, please be sure to let me know that by leaving a like on this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking that bell for notifications so that way you guys know when my videos go live for you. Also, if this video hits 50 likes in the first 7 days of it existing, I will do a special live version of this challenge over on my Twitch channel. And if I succeed, nothing happens, but if I fail at least 2 of those challenges, I will do a punishment to myself live on stream, which would be, I guess, exciting for you guys, but not so fun for me. One more thing, too, is that if you guys have any fun challenges that you want to see me do or that you see people do, please leave your suggestions down in the comments below. Or better yet, hop into my Twitch channel. I go live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Pacific Standard Time in the afternoon. And I would love to chat with you guys about more ways to make Cardfight Vanguard Zero a bit harder, or even better, a bit more enjoyable. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the actual rules for this challenge. Alright guys, the rules for this challenge are simple. I'm allowed to pick any clan that I want to build my deck out of, but the deck that I build must meet the rarity restrictions that I've put on myself for this video. In this specific one, it's going to be double rares and lower. I want to mention right now that there's going to be a special stipulation in the future when I do rares and commons, because I will be allowing myself to put perfect guards in those decks despite those cards being double rare, because in my opinion, it is impossible to play a consistent or competitive game on ladder right now without PGs in your deck. You're basically leaving your ability to take damage up to luck and getting damage triggers and your opponent choosing not to attack you 3 times at least in a turn. So I've decided that PGs are definitely a requirement for any good deck, no matter what kind of rarity you have. So I just want to get that out of the way as it's a very special stipulation. Once I have finished the deck that I decided to build for that challenge, I will then take it onto the ranked ladder and play 3 matches with it. If at least one of those matches results in a victory, unless it's a VP farmer, that victory will then lead to the challenge being considered a success. So, with all the rules out of the way, let's go ahead and see what deck I decide to build for this challenge. Alright guys, here we are in my deck builder. Now, a few days ago, I posted a video about the best budget deck for Cardfight Vanguard Zero, which was Stern Blaukluger. And in that deck, all the really essential cards are double rare and lower, so it begs for reason that that would be the best deck that I'm going to play for this challenge. So I decided to actually use it for this one, and I'm just kidding, we're playing Olive today. Let me know in the comments below if I got you guys, but this will be the actual deck that I built for this challenge, an embodiment of victory Olive deck. Fun little fact, actually, one of the first decks that I ever built from scratch was an embodiment of victory Olive deck. So I'm really excited to see what this deck can do here in Vanguard Zero. I actually haven't messed around with it that much myself, but I'm really excited to see what it can do. So here we have like a Goku, Olive, kind of good stuff Kagero type of deck where we have our Nahalims, our Bars, our Dual Axes, and we can just hit really good consistent numbers. With cards like Berserk, Joka, and even Goku / Exile Dragon, we can increase our rearguard's power and try and push for damage in the late or even early stages of the game. And finally, we have a little advantage engine in the Embodiment of Victory Olive plus Dragonite Olive, Bar, and Tar combos, which will then let us draw cards or even advance the board state by being on grade 3 before our opponent. I wanted to put crits in this deck. I might change the list like halfway through the games and add crits, but I think 9 draws is definitely going to be the way to go. Just that way we can have maximum advantage over our opponent and just try and steal games out that way. And other than running a couple Taegis or an Exile Dragon for some nice little mirror match techs and the Ryopius, that way we can have good consistent Vanguard boosting numbers. I think this deck is really solid. It's pretty beat sticky. There's not a lot of flashing lights or anything. It's not going to be like a crazy victory over our opponents, but it can definitely grind out some wins, especially if you know what you're doing with Kagero, which as a Kagero diehard, I definitely want to think I do. So let's see what this deck can do in some ranked matches and see if we can succeed at this challenge. All right, guys, here we go. We got a game against Spike Brothers. Okay, this is actually going to be one of this, in my opinion, is one of the best matchups for a deck like this because the boosters in Spike Brothers are literally the most important cards in their deck, and we have tons of ways to harass boosters in this deck. So I'm super excited. Those are going to be my main targets. Are his grade 1s in the back row. And once he runs out of those, he will run out of ways to essentially threaten us in the late game. And so there's a Mecha Trainer. I might choose to not attack him off the bat, so that way we can try and limit Mecha Trainer from going off and limiting the amount of PGs in his hand. But luckily, I am going first, so I can just choose to pass anyway. I do have a Taegis in my hand. Whether or not my opponent chooses to put the Mecha Trainer in the rear guard behind the Vanguard or even a separate rear guard circle, it's up to him. I think it's always best to put it on the rear guard circle, like over here or something, so that way you can, maybe if you have your Dan in your hand, you can call behind the Vanguard earlier, but he's going to choose to do this, forcing me to ride my Taegis, which might be a better thing for him, so that way he can push more damage, but let's see what we can do. By the way, fun fact, I just finished my Spike Brothers deck today, and I'm going to be taking it over on, I would have done it yesterday, but I would have played some matches with it on stream, and it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to use this deck. I'm really excited to use this deck. I think it's really powerful. I'm going to go ahead and ride Taegis, calling the Dragonite Nahalim, and that's pretty much it. No need to further extend than where I'm already at. I can go ahead and swing at that. I don't actually have the Dragonite Olive in my soul, so I won't be able to use Olive's countercharge skill, but I can still always use his skill to gain a crit and stuff. So that's going to be a really good value for me late game. Mecha Trainer's gone. Phone has a damage. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to me. The key to this matchup is making sure that we don't take too much damage too fast. I feel like that's a big thing that I see a lot of Spike players do, is to try and deal as much damage as possible. So that way, once they get into their super busted Dan plus Assault Squad combos and Seafried late game, they can go for like 4 attacks and just try and kill the game and kill their opponent when they're at 5 damage. So we're going to try our best to limit our damage output by trying to restrict our opponent's rear guard so they can't counter push us. But my opponent does already have their Dan, which is a little frustrating. Because honestly, the worst card for them to get in this matchup off of Mecha Trainer is Dan. I could really care less about the PGs, but hopefully we can draw a Goku or Berserk Dragon at some point to try and get rid of that Dan. So there goes another Bari. The one bad thing about this deck, though, is that it doesn't play a way to search for your PGs, which really sucks, but it's okay. Let's go ahead, and what I'm going to try and do this turn is I'm just going to call... I just want to call Bar and then swing Olive at the rear guard and then swing at his Vanguard using Bar. That seems like a little too much. I don't want to be like super aggressive. So like, I think I can do something like this. And it's okay. So I'm going to call this here, this here. You know what? Let's be a bit aggressive actually. I don't see a reason not to just do this. This is like one of those rare scenarios where like your opponent rode the freaking 7k. So just like punish him. Get columns that can hit him even though he's at 7k, right? Might have been a big misplay. I don't know why my opponent didn't just ride Panther. Like, why is riding Panther a bad thing in that scenario? Like, I'm gonna get to push 2 damage against him for free, basically, which is like crazy. Also, was I right? Is he running? He's running Juggernaut as a draw trigger, which is a big oof on my opponent's part. He might not have 4, so he sees no reason to make it to 4 heals. I could totally get that, but like, he should always be a heal no matter what, because being able to recycle that heal trigger is gonna be so good for him in the late game. So this is his heal trigger. Okay, and he rode Unite Attacker. Guys, I think this is going to be a victory. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Like, even with my deck being limited on rarity, we still are doing more things than a Unite Attacker. Now, I will say, Unite Attacker could in theory be his way of trying to counter our retiring effects, but right now I'm not retiring anything anytime soon. So Yeah, I'm not so sure how that's going to go for him, Chief. But there's a Skydiver, there's a Spike Bouncer, so he's going to try and deal some damage to us this turn, but something tells me he's not going to do more than just maybe attack our Tar. By the way, he should definitely attack Tar and not Joka, because he doesn't know if we play Flame Edge Dragon to get Dragon Knight Olive into the Soul. I did toy around with putting that card in the deck, but I decided that Tejas was just way more value than having just like a one-way try to get a counter charge late game. Like the only way we should get Olive is by drawing him. Huh, so he's gonna attack probably both my rear guards this turn, which I'm not a big fan of, if I'm being honest, because like his grade 2's an AK. I conserved Bar so that I can use Bar to swing at Spike Bouncer and attack at his Vanguard without the need of, you know, forcing more cards in my hand. So I feel like in terms of advantage, we're definitely still ahead. Because now he's like, sure, he's gonna attack my rear guards here, and I need to refill them, but I kind of don't need to at the same time. Is the funny bit about it. All right, so I think what I'm gonna probably do next turn is like use Ollie's effect to try and force out some PGs, and then attack his rear guards to try and force as many cards out of his hand as possible. In this exact scenario that I'm in, I kind of want to get rid of that Skydiver. So what I'm going to do in this turn, specifically, is call both these Jokas, which late game could be a 20k column, so it's totally worth it. I'm drawing all the grade 1s in this game, which is really weird for me. I almost never draw grade 1s in this game, ever, so that's really interesting to me. I'm going to go ahead and swing at Skydiver here, because Skydiver is a very scary card. It's basically the fuel for all the late game combos for this deck, so the more I get rid of now, the less I'm going to see later, which is just nice. There's a draw trigger, that's good to see. All my Gokus are going to the damage zone, though, so or being checked, which is a little frustrating, because I would love to get rid of that Dan if I could. Getting rid of that Dan would be so nice, but this turn he's going to probably use Dan's effect for sure. I'm surprised he didn't use it last turn. Maybe I checked the damage trigger, so he didn't want to extend more on that rear guard attack, so he can deal more damage. I still would have called the unit, though, just that way you can have a full board this turn, despite not being able to attack. But I guess you can just use this effect, right? It's on attack, right? Yeah, so I guess he has 5 cards in Soul, so he's not going to... Right now, he doesn't have enough, but if he uses Dan's effect, he will. But if he uses their effects, the Soul Blast, he won't. So, it's a... There's going to be a thin line that my opponent needs to go through here. He either uses Unite Attack or he doesn't. I think it's because he called cards from hand, he's not going to. So, I'm interested to see how much damage he wants to push through me this turn. I will say, though, I'm pretty sure he has 1 PG in his hand, maybe 2 maximum. Like, obviously, he can only have 2. But, even when the turn's over, say he gets a draw trigger, I'm still only going to play with the assumption that he has 2. He did not Soul Blast, so he's going to keep that Bracky in play. Good move. Is he going to Soul Blast using that? He's not. Okay, so he might... Oh, there's a heal trigger, so now there's no guarantee Unite Attacker hits. That's 7 triggers gone for my opponent. That's a lot of triggers gone at this stage of the game. How many gone for me? 5, 6, way less. Okay, so there's 1 PG. We know that's there, and there's a draw trigger, so he does get to hit. But he didn't use Dan's effect, so he's not going to be using Unite Attacker's effect this turn. We're just going to take a damage and move on. There's the Berserk Dragon that I would have loved to draw this turn. That card would have been so... Oh, speak of the devil, and he's here! Oh, baby. Okay, so we're going to ride Skip. Yes. We're going to call Berserk Dragon, destroy Dudley Dan, give power to my Jokas, attack the Bracky. But the question is do I use Ollie's effect this turn or next turn? I feel like I'm going to do it this next turn because I can force the PG out anyway this turn by just swinging Van and swinging rear. So it's going to be fine. In this exact scenario, I leave the Juggernaut maximum in play. But it should be fine. It should be fine. In this case, I'll go this first. Also, my opponent can't heal. I can. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see if he has that PG in his hand anyway. First check, okay, and the second check is a heal trigger. That's huge. I wanted either a draw trigger into a PG or a heal trigger that turn, but this should almost guarantee the game. So next turn we can just harass my opponent's faceplate, and now we can, in theory, stop his Unite Attacker from hitting using our PG in our hand. So if we get defensive, like it's over. I think he has like probably no boosters in his hand. He has no way to get over my Vanguard once he's like that. Unite Attacker is like he could hit, sure, but then he needs to get super lucky and call a perfect war off those top 5 cards if he wants to try and actually deal damage to my Vanguard. So like here, for example, he has to swing Panther rear guard, then he has to swing Vanguard first, and then go into Juggernaut, but then he wastes Unite Attacker's effect and won't actually use it. Also, will he have enough soul to use Juggernaut? He won't even have soul to use Juggernaut if he does that, so I'm kind of not scared, especially if I get a defensive trigger here. So no defensive. Will you use Unite Attacker's skill? Because then you can't use Juggernauts. This will be, he is going to use United Attacker skill. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No Juggernaut access. He needs boosters, baby. Show him boosters. He can call any number of them, right? So yeah, he can just choose to call boosters if he wants. He called one card. He called one card. He didn't call any other attackers that could hit me. So I have a PG in my hand so we don't lose. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go, baby. Okay. This is pretty good. This turn I'm totally using all this effect, right? Like we just, yeah, of course I am. In this exact scenario, we're going to choose to call Dual Axe. Oh, sorry. Let's go to main page. I'm going to call Dual Axe Arc Dragon here just to play around any potential heal triggers. You never know, right? We're going to activate the Embodiment of Victory Olive skill, Counterblast 4. I'm going to swing at his rear guard with my rear guard Olive. We're going to swing at his Vanguard using my Dual Axe, and then I'm going to swing with Olive. Let's see if he has the PG. He doesn't even have the PG now. He gets the heal trigger, but guess what, guys? It doesn't matter. We're still hitting. We know he can't stop this attack, and this attack is +1 critical. He does not have enough heal triggers left in his deck to survive. That'll be a GG. Whew, feels good to succeed again. We are officially 2-0 in this challenge, and I am super happy about it. But of course, we're going to keep going and see what other games we can have. Guys, there it is. 2-0 in this challenge so far. I am super excited. Whew, I built a pretty good deck, I think. I think I built a pretty good deck. Alright guys, here we are with the game. We're fighting against Royal Paladin, the classic Royal Paladin versus Kagero matchup. Let's see what kind of deck we're dealing with. If it's anything besides Garmor, I think we'll be okay. But if it is specifically Garmor, we might have some problems. Because, well, maybe not, because we can just retire the Snuggles really easily using Goku and stuff. So, it might not be the biggest deal in the world. I'm going to choose to keep all the cards, get rid of all the cards for Bar and Bari. Bar is one of the most important cards to have in your game, turn 1. We have no grade 2. So that could be very bad. Fighting against Bark Gall, so we could just play against regular Paladins. There's a grade 2. Okay, so now we're looking good. I still want the Dragon Knight Olive, at least, so hopefully we can get that. But, let's see what we can make happen here. We're going first, which is always nice. Let's just get to grade 3 first anyway. And if we can top deck our Olive, that'd be super clean. So we can superior ride on our opponent. And there's a Wingull! Dude, I'm so glad they used the promo art for Wingull in this game. He looks so cute. They should have done that for Play-Doh Mechanic. Oh my god, they should have done that for Play-Doh Mechanic. That would have been genius. Alright, he's going to use Barkle's skill. There's a Marone. Okay, a Marone. Here comes the Flogel. This is the stand trigger. Okay. Okay. Alright, I see this. I see this. By the way, for all the people wondering at home why I didn't use Conroe as my starter in this deck, is because Conroe is technically a triple rare. If you look here, Barkle's technically a triple rare based on his foiling, so I wasn't allowed to use him in this deck. And we got some aggression coming at us. Good thing I have a Berserk Dragon in my hand. There's a draw trigger. Please draw Olive. I'll take a Bari. I'll take a Bari. Okay, that's fine. No trigger. No trigger. Okay, cool. Top deck Bari. I'm sorry, top deck Olive. Top deck Olive. Please, and my hand will become so good. Olive. Oh, another. Again, I'll take a Bari. That's a cool little combination there. Oh, I'll take a Bari. That's fine too. All right, so I'm going to ride this. I'm going to choose to do this with Bar here, so that way we can hit the Wingull twice, potentially, and try and counter push. Or better yet, I can hit the Flogel. Worst comes to worst. I see no reason not to commit boosters against Royal Paladin, especially at this stage of the game. No trigger, so now we can just go ahead and push 2 damage. I don't even care. You can go ahead and counterblast 2 for Hakane. His board's already filled, so like the more units he calls over them, the less advantage he basically had for himself. So like, it's totally fine. And we're going to be riding Olive this game, which is going to be super nice. Hopefully we can, like... My goal this game is going to be to try and make a 21k column on the rear guard and hope that it stays there. There's Hakane. Is this a Vanguard skill? It is, yeah. Huh, I've never written Hakane before whenever I play Royals, so it's good to see someone do it. He's going to call probably Pongal, and he called over Barkgull. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you make a board like this if you're just going to refill it with other things later, right? Like, what was the point of even having Flogel? The first place. Like, it feels like my opponent just like wasted so many resources right there that he just could have saved and done other stuff with. Like, he didn't even need to call Flogel last turn. He could just swung with his rear guard and then his boosted Vanguard. Another Goku in the damage zone. Oh, there's the Olive. Okay. Insult to injury. Thank you very much. You know what? Is it smart to ride Olive and then just superior ride? No, because then I lose my rear guard. Then my opponent's gonna swing a Tar anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna call the Olive and have it as an interceptor, and that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna ride Olive. Ooh, I have a Berserk Dragon, which is very fun and exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and definitely go like this. We're gonna go this, calling Berserk Dragon. I will retire. What's the best thing to retire here? It's gonna be probably just this whole column here. I could care less about this local column. What really is scary is gonna be like whatever column is boosted by the other duder. So we're just gonna swing at Galatine using Ollie. This is the reason why I love running 9 draw in Kagro, is that there's nothing wrong with swinging your Vanguard into a rear guard. Like, you lose literally nothing from it. So cards like Eisenkugel and Enigman Conrad or even Lava Arm, they don't matter against the Kagro deck because I'll just swing my Vanguard at them. And most of the time my Vanguards are either boosted or 12k, so it doesn't really matter how strong their rear guards are. By the way, I have 3 PGs in my hand, double intercepts, and only 2 damage. I feel like we're just gonna crush my opponent in this game, which is super cool. Super cool to see. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what his grade 3s are. I know he has Alfred early. There's a Boars. Okay, am I fighting someone else who's doing this challenge? Oh my god, that's so crazy. My opponent has, like, really no cards either, but I've designed my deck around having no grade 3, no triple rares. He just seems to have, like, some kind of hodgepodge of Royal Paladin cards. And he's like, these must be good cards. I haven't even seen a Blaster Blade from this guy. How can you be a Royal Paladin player and not have your avatar, man? Come on. Weak sauce. I mean, I will say this, Boars is at least a 21k column in this exact scenario, which is pretty cool. And I no longer have any rear guards that can attack, but I do have a bar, and I just need anything that isn't a grade 1 PG, and I can just swing at my opponent's faceplate. So let's see what we get. There's a Joka. I'll take a Joka. It's 15k. Perfect numbers. Feels good. He has no intercept, so I can just go ahead and swing. I'm going to choose to swing rear guard first in this scenario because I could care less if he gets the defensive. He does not. So now we can just push for damage. Show me that PG, boys. Show me that PG. This is a draw trigger. Feels good to be me. Power to the Vanguard. I could see stand triggers, by the way, working in a deck like this. So if you want to try this deck out for yourself and run stand triggers, I wouldn't hate it. It would definitely be Steven approved. Definitely would be Steven approved. By the way, guys, if you're watching the video this late in the game, please comment down below Ollie, because I would love to know how many people make it through all the way to these challenges. And do it like in all caps and stuff. Ollie in like all caps with like 2 exclamation points. Thank you very much. I love reading comments, and if you guys all did that, I would just like have a smile on my face. Ooh, a critical trigger, so he's playing crits. I didn't know that. Oh no, I did know that. Never mind, because he rode Boars. And a PG. So now we know he has maximum 2 PGs in his hand, and he has no intercepts, and I can definitely have 3 attacks against him this turn. So if you do the math, he won't be able to stop us next turn. Or is he going to attack? Oh, he should have attacked Joka. That would have been a good play. Limit my attacks on the next turn. Ooh. Am I going to ride Goku at all during these matches? Sheesh. Okay, so there's an Ollie. So let's go ahead and right skip. Go ahead and call Dragon Knight from the column. I'm going to choose to call over Joka and get a second rear guard just in case he 6 damage heals. You never know. Always play around the worst outcome. And let's see, just swing. So there's a 1 PG. Let's go with Ollie next. And there you go. Heal trigger. Boom. That's all she wrote, boys and girls. We are officially 2-0 in this specific video and 2-0 in the challenge. Feels good to be me, dude. Let's see if we can't get a clean sweep using this deck, man. A clean 3-0. Let's see it. All right, guys, here we are for the final game of our challenge. Ooh, and it's against Spike Brothers again. Get your game on. Yo, bring it on, Jane. Let's see if this game will line up just like the first one and we can kick some butt. Personally, I think Spikes is one of the best decks in the format right now. I'm super happy that I can finally play with it. And I might be releasing my deck profile pretty soon for Spikes. So if you guys want to see it, let me know down in the comments below if you guys would be interested in that, because I think it's a really powerful deck, and I think I have a pretty solid list for it right now. So let's see. I'm going second this game. That's different. That's pretty cool. I do have 2 heals in my hand, which is a big oof town population me, bro. So let's see what's up. My opponent is taking a good... He's probably just flabbergasted by the tar, and he's like, what am I supposed to do? There's a Wonder Boy, which is pretty cool. He calls it to the rear guard. That's the correct place to put it. Ooh, I like seeing that. I like seeing that. I think what I'm going to do, honestly, guys, is just like pass. I don't want to give him the ability to get rid of that Mecha Trainer, and I have a Berserk Dragon in my hand to kill it, so I'm just going to choose to pass my turn. There is no reason for me to deal damage to him at this stage of the game. I'm trying to win a war of attrition here. Let's see if this might bite me in the butt late game. Because in the first match, because I got to go first, I got to be a lot more aggressive with my opponent, but my opponent's going to give me 3... Well, actually, he's not going to give me any damage because that's only 12k. It's not even... Please give me a Tatus. Give me a Tejas. That'd be so god tier. Another bar. I can superior ride this game, baby. Yes! I've been dying to superior ride. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be exciting. I won't get to kill the Mecha Trainer, sadly, but you know what? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with a superior ride. This will be exciting. All right, so let's do this, and let's activate the skill of our Vanguard, move our dudes to the soul, and superior ride the embodiment of victory. I'll leave, and we got a Tejas off the top deck! Oh my god, this deck is so busted. Dude, that is so great. Oh my god, I could not have asked for a better outcome at all. Holy crap. Oh, I forgot you can draw a card off of it. That's so busted. Oh my god, that's so great. That is so great. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No PG, but it's fine. I'll just get rid of his grade 1. Oh, that could not have ended any better, guys. Slap that like button, guys. That is just a taste of what you can expect here in the True Champion Steven channel. Whew, that felt good. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, let's see what he's gonna ride now. Show me that Seafried. Show it to me. Show me your Seafried, because you're a lucky boy. You get your Seafried. Show it to me. The world you truly desire. And it's another Unite attacker. Man, if he had a choice between Seafried, Skydiver, or Juggernaut, why are you not running Skydiver? Riding Skydiver gives you 11k base. I'm a 10k Vanguard. What if I just call no boosters from now on? You're just gonna let me always hit you? Like, come on. Think defensively, not offensively. This matchup is not determined by who smacks who harder. It's determined by who can last the longest and get the most done. Because now what I can do is I might just stay on Olive this turn. I wanted to ride Goku, but there's no reason to. Okay, so all my Olives are gone, so we definitely need to keep this one on the... Ooh, perfect. Okay, strong, that's really good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. And that changes everything. Ooh, and so does that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ride Skip. I'm going to call Joka. I'm going to call this. I'm going to call Exile Dragon. I'm going to activate Exile Dragon's skill to retire this. Yes. I could have not called okay, so maybe I misplayed a little bit there. I could have just called Meteor Cannon and had my 3 attacks this turn, but it's fine. I'm just going to call Goku now. I'm not going to ride him anytime soon anyway. I'm going to clear my opponent's board again. That's 2 board clears in 2 turns, by the way. And now my board is just full with awesome rear guards. I decided to hang on to my Berserk Dragon so that way I can proc Joka again at some point. I get a kill trigger, which is just busted. Even though we drew 2. Ooh, I'm really liking this Olive deck right now, guys. Are we going to go 3-0 in this challenge using this deck? I did not see that coming today. I did not. Sure, we fought against suboptimal decks, but, like, this is just an example, you know? Like, in no way, shape, or form should I ever beat any kind of Spike Withers deck using a deck like this if my opponent is playing properly. So it just shows kind of like our decks are still pretty on par with each other in terms of rarities and in terms of power and in terms of consistency. The Royal Paladin player, same thing. His deck was basically a Royal Paladin version of my deck. You know, a Beat Stick Kagero / Beat Stick Royal Paladin deck. This is the heal trigger, right? Is he playing heal triggers? He might not be playing heal triggers, guys. Holy crap, that'd be crazy. But it's just kind of crazy and nuts to me that we're just winning, that we're winning games at all on ranked. So that's pretty cool. Good to see. It maybe speaks a little bit to my skill at maintaining a proper game state and advancing the game in a tempo type fashion. So that's super cool. There's that. He's going to attack my Goku now, which is fine. I'm going to call Berserk Dragon because I kind of have to. You know, it's the only thing that I have that can actually attack. Those thingies. Ooh, a Dual Axe. Cool. So I'm actually just going to call Dual Axe right here and not call Berserk Dragon now because I could care less about Intercept right now. Actually, the more damage I get, the better for me, if I'm being honest. I just want to deal as much damage as possible to my opponent at this point. Seeing a lot of cards go by that I don't have, which is very annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is all 3 games. I didn't ride Goku once, which is pretty crazy to me. Because, you know, he was the main grade 3 of the deck before. Olive was just like an advantage engine or a way to kind of do skills more. But I'm not too upset right now about how Olive is performing. He has no way to add to his soul. He's not going to be able to Mega Blast. This game's over. He has 1 card in his hand. Unless he heals this turn and shows me some magical heals that I don't think he's playing. I think we got this game in the bag, folks. Guys, I don't think he's playing heals. And he's going to give me 4 damage here like a schmuck face. Because now I can just use Ollie's effect, gain the 3k, swing rear guard to his Vanguard, force out the PG if it's in his hand, and then I can just swing with a crit and guarantee the win. Oh, wait, no. He was 18, I was 20. Never mind. No guarantee wins here, folks. No guarantee wins. But I can get pretty close. Okay, so we're going to call Ollie. We're going to call Bar. And then we're going to call Berserk Dragon. We're gonna go ahead and blow up this boy. That way my Vanguard swings for 20k. I'm going to swing rear faceplate. And then even if he gets a heal trigger on the second rear guard swing, I can hit him for 20. And the game is over. He has no PG in his hand. Does he have to heal? No heals. That's a GG. We are 3-0 in today's video, and now we're 2-0 in the double rares and lower challenge. Oh my god, I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more challenge videos like this, please be sure to let me know that by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel and clicking that bell for notifications. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys have any questions for me about this challenge video or have any suggestions for future Vanguard Zero challenges, please leave them down in the comments below, or better yet, DM me on Twitter or hop into my Twitch channel where I go live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Pacific Standard Time, and I do all kinds of Pokemon and Vanguard Zero stuff over there. Also, if this video, remember, hits 50 likes, I will do a live version of this challenge over on my Twitch channel, which will be super exciting. So guys, with all that being said, I've been your True Champion Steven. Thank you so much for watching this video. Always remember to work hard, rest easy, and live well, and I will see you all next time. Peace!